Well. I see the chat has started bright and early today. Alright, let me make sure everything's good. Let's see. I just updated, or I guess overnight, my PC had a Windows update, so I had to reset all of my, like, microphone settings and stuff. So let's close that. Okay, so now we just need to start it up. Boom. Hello everyone, and welcome to part 82 of our FGO live stream. Let me make sure the chat is good to go. Okay, right here. Boom. Boom. Paste. There we go. That chat's working. Okay. Let me make sure my camera settings are good too. Oh, I got lucky. I didn't even edit my camera settings. So, just make some minor adjustments. Okay. Alright, boom. We're good. Cloudy, I'm stuck in the bond mines. Get me out of here. Sorry, buddy. Can't help you there. You're on your own. Okay. How do you think my Melusine rolls went now that I'm done? I have no idea. I mean, I'm guessing you got her. You said you were trying to go for NP5, right? Or was that someone else? If you were going for NP5, I'm gonna guess that you got close but not quite there. I'm gonna guess you got NP4, maybe a NP... I'd say NP4 Melusine, NP3 Barghest. That's my guess. But the plans for today, we have some new welfare units to check out, so we're gonna go through that real quick, see what they can do, and then buy some. Probably not like level them up and max them out right now, but I definitely want to check them out. And so okay, I saw some of you guys were talking about, oh, he needs to diversify his team and no more Castoria, no more Koyan. That's fine. I'm perfectly fine with accepting that, under the conditions that I don't want to see a single person complaining about, oh, this match is taking too long, it's taking him 15 minutes, it's taking him 20 minutes to clear this level. I don't want to hear any of that, because whenever I try new characters, obviously, you know, I don't know how to use them yet. I'm still learning the way that they're supposed to be used, who they synergize well with, and sometimes it doesn't always go as well as planned. But there's always like 5 people in the chat that are like, oh brother, here we go again. Why doesn't he just pick Melusine with, what's it called? Why doesn't he just pick Black Grail Melusine? Or why doesn't he just use Black Grail? Why not just use double Koyan? Every single time. So trust me, I see you guys in the chat. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I know you guys want diversity. But don't switch up on me later on and be like, oh brother, just use double Koyan. Let's see. Matt, you ain't getting out of the bond mines? That's what I'm saying. Melu NP1, congrats. I was going for NP2, didn't get her NP2, but I got Vlad NP5. Dang. Nah, that's an impossible ask. See, that's what I'm saying. They will complain. I know, Xerix. I already know. Man. Let's see. Different groups of people in the chat. There will be some complaining. 20 minutes per battle is always... Exactly, Juan. That's what I'm saying. We've seen you use double Castoria with Black Grail Melusine. It didn't go well. Exactly. So how do you think it's gonna go if I'm using worse characters? Come on. We all know where this is going. I'm just trying to warn you guys ahead of time. Are you sure? Are you sure you want diversity? Is that really what you're asking for? Yo, Akihara, thank you so much for the donation. Today you must use my Nero on Septum Demon Pillar. I got you. I got you. I believe we left off on the last stage. The last stage of Orleans. So we'll be jumping right into Septum. I have a Grailed Santa Nightingale on my support if you want to try her out. That could be fun. That could be fun for sure. Some dudes don't have Melusine. You know what? You are me. You are me. We don't have Melusine. AI CloudyCrow. We don't have Melusine. We're in this together, buddy. Alright, let me fix this chat. Might take a few tries. Oh, perfect, perfect. We got it on the first try. Alright, so I saw the new welfare units beforehand, so I know who they are. But just to get this out of the way, it looks like we have Cha-Cha, we have my boy Sakamoto Ryoma, Rider, and we have Florence Nightingale as our 3 new welfare units. So let's head on over to the wiki and see what they can do. I might as well pull all 3 of them up. Okay. And then Ryoma, Rider, and then we have Nightingale, Santa. Dang! Okay, okay. So, let's start with Cha-Cha, and then I'll shift the screen so you guys can see as well. Let's also change this music. Okay. Phew, but I got you, Akihara. I got you. Okay. The one that Shen Gong sacrificed in Babylonia. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. Let's see. You need to get at least one of them for limited missions. Oh, I'm definitely gonna get one. And Odio. Don't forget Odio. Odio. Who's Odio? Let's see. Cha-Chas? She's that bad? Surely not. Surely not. Okay, let's swap screens over. I think it's this one. Or no, it's this one. Okay. And then, boom. Here we go. So, here we have our 3 characters, starting with Cha-Cha. Let's see what she can do. Can you guys see it good? Do I gotta zoom in, maybe? Or maybe if I just use this, then I won't have to zoom in. And you guys can still see. Alright. So, Cha-Cha, she's got 1 quick, 1 arts, triple buster. We like to see triple busters on a berserker. Not mad about that. So, her skills. Golden Rule. Increase own NP gauge every turn. Increase own NP gain when taking damage. Increase own buster card effectiveness. Let's see by how much. Dang, 50% on attack rate. 20% on NP regen. And then 30% buster effectiveness. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. At face value, it seems really cool. But when you think about the fact that she's a berserker and she gets bonus NP from taking damage, it's like, how much damage can she even take? She's probably gonna die before you get your NP. And then you get, I mean, is this 20% NP regen? Does that just mean you get a 20% increase in the... No. I'm guessing this means her gauge actually goes up a full 20% every turn. Which, I don't know. I'm iffy on that. I feel like there's too much you have to play around with this skill. Or build around with this skill, I guess. I don't know. Alright, next. Innocent Monster. Gain critical stars every turn. Let's see how many. 10. 10, not bad. Decrease critical star gather rate for all allies except self. Now that's interesting. That's a skill I haven't really seen before. Decrease star gather rate for all other allies. Now the question is 50% enough? Is that enough of a decrease? Because I know Berserkers have the lowest star weight, or one of the lowest star weights. So even if you lower everyone else by 50%, it might not matter too much. So far, I don't know how I'm feeling about her. Decrease defense for one enemy every turn for 5 turns, starting with 10% on turn 1, reaching max at turn 5, and ends turn 6. Okay, this is pretty interesting. So the defense down ramps up every turn. Yo, Matthias, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, my friend. Glad to see you in the chat again. Let's see. Congratulations to the 5 lucky winners. We have One True Reason, XXN, Padua, Dayat, and Temshop. Congratulations to all of you guys on your membership. Make sure to thank the GOAT Matthias for gifting those memberships. And if you didn't get a membership, you guys already know what to do. You guys have seen the streams. You already know what to do. There's already some people doing it in the chat right now. So thank you again, Matthias. Let's see what you guys are saying about Cha-Cha. Is not that good, but I like her full art, or Final Ascension. Cha-Cha isn't good, but she's cute at least. Only character in story that made me cry. Really? Wow. So she's got some lore. You get 20% each turn. Okay. 50% is in fact not enough. Yeah, so me personally, looking at these 3 skills, I think this last one's the best one. Because this is like a... This is a debuff that your whole team can take advantage of. Like, decreased defense once every turn. I think this would probably be, or obviously, would be best against boss enemies. Since with mobs, you hopefully shouldn't be fighting them for 5 turns. But if you're fighting a boss, then you have this, like, ramping... Oh, man, imagine her with Sugitani. That'd be kind of cool. You have the defense down ramping up from her, and then you have the attack up, or the buster effectiveness ramping up for her. That would be a pretty nasty combo, I'm not gonna lie. I like that idea, but Cha-Cha on her own, I don't know. Let's look at the NP. Deals damage to all enemies, decrease critical rate for all enemies, and inflicts burn for all enemies. How much burn? Ooh. Oh wait, no. It'd be NP 5. So 2.5k burn. Deals damage to all enemies. 500%. Okay. I feel like it's okay. I mean, she is Buster. She is AoE. So that's cool. That's like super effective damage on everybody. And you burn everybody. I feel like the NP's not bad. Ultimately, though, after everything I've read, I'm not super convinced to get her. At least if I do get her, it's gonna be later on, just to have her. I'm not like trying to build her anytime soon. But she seems interesting. Worse Vlad. Okay, we caught you, Matt. Chat is busy. Nobody will know I like men. Everyone saw that. I'm telling you right now, everyone saw that. Let's see. I'd probably say grab either Ryoma or Santa Gale. Cha-Cha is cute. Honestly, when I first saw the welfare units, Ryoma was immediately the first one that like caught my attention. I would like to watch you fight a boss with Cha-Chas. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Alright. Next, we have Sakamoto Ryoma. With the double arts, double buster, one quick. Oh, okay, this is his sword. For a second, I thought he was holding a cane. I was like, yo, this guy's too aura'd out. What the heck? Alright. So, holy crap. Oh, never mind. It's just these 3 skills. Alright. Charisma. Can't go wrong with charisma. Attack up for all allies. Ooh, 17%. That's definitely not the best of the charismas I've seen out there. That is definitely not the best. But we'll take an attack buff. Increase NP gauge for all allies by 10%. Increase debuff resist for all allies 3 turns. Okay. 20. I see, I don't know. When it comes to debuff resist, I don't know what numbers are good and what numbers are bad. So I don't know if this 20% debuff resist really does anything. Overall, I don't know. I'm looking at the skills and it's like this one, you can't go wrong with an attack buff. It's just not that big of an attack buff. This one, I don't know. 10 for all allies. That's not super crazy. But next, increase arts effectiveness for all allies and gain critical stars. Okay. 15 stars. Not bad. 20% arts effectiveness. Okay, overall, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. He needs skill buffs. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Oh, Odio is his wife. Okay. Odio is the wife. Got you, got you. Okay. Increase on critical strength. Interesting. Damage plus. Okay. So, he does have an upgrade on his NP, though. Deal damage to a single enemy. Decrease charge for a single enemy. And gain C stars. At NP 5... Wait, no, this is overcharge. Okay. So, with overcharge, you get more stars. So, I guess base is just 10. But it can go up to a max of 30. That's pretty cool. Overall, I'm not mad at it. I wish it were a bit better, but I'm not mad at it. Dude says Oreo. Wait, dude says Oreo like Oreo? Well, I mean, I know the actual pronunciation is like Odio, but I don't know. His NP is so good since he removes NP charge from the enemy. Yeah, when I saw that, I was definitely like, okay. We got something here. We got something here. I like it. At least he has an NP upgrade, true. He's one of the small handful of welfares with an NP upgrade. NP damage of over 1,000 is insane. See, I'd probably pay more attention if they showed these numbers in game. But since they don't, I don't really know what to think whenever I see these numbers on this wiki, because I don't have anything to compare these to. So it's like they're giving me a number saying 12,000, but in my head I don't know if 12,000 is good or not because I don't have a reference point. So I'll take you guys' word for it. Ryoma is good for this Christmas 90++ lotto. Okay, okay. Hold on, it might be time to invest. You can loop it and basically stop a target from NPing for multiple times. Good point, good argument, good argument. Okay. Overall, I mean, shoot. It's really the NP. The NP's nice. But everything else, what's the cooldown on this? 5? I don't know. I just went into this hoping that his skills would be better. But you guys are right. His NP is pretty cool. It's arts. Apparently, you guys said the damage scaling is really good. And if you can loop it and decrease the charge, then I can imagine you just cheesing the hell out of some bosses with him. And you get critical stars, which is nice. And he's double buster, so I don't know. I think he needs a skill upgrade. It might just be me. It might just be me. But I think he needs a skill upgrade. Next, Nightingale Santa. She's an archer. Let's see what she can do. Oh, wait. 2 arts too quick. 1 buster. Remove 1 buff from all enemies. Oh my god. Already. See, I love how the other 2 characters we saw, every skill I looked at, I was like, it's okay, it's okay. This one's kind of good. Here already, remove 1 buff from all enemies. Fire. Because this works whether you're fighting against a boss or against mobs. Remove 1 debuff from all allies. Oh wait, okay, I read that wrong. That's really good too. Okay, 2 for 2. And then recover HP for all allies. Can't go wrong with that. 3k HP. So you take 1 debuff away from all of your allies, and you take a buff away from all the enemies at the same time. This skill alone, so fire. But let's see what else she's got. Nurse of Steel. Apply guts to a single ally. Okay, this is already good. Because I feel like there's not a whole lot of characters that can give guts to other people. So this is awesome. 1 time, 3 turns. Increase buff removal resist. Wow, buff removal resist? But, ooh. This is, okay, I see. So these 2 are like intertwined. So if you want to give, how do I explain it? You can't give these buffs to 2 different people. You know, let's say I just want to give someone buff removal resist, then I have to sacrifice the fact that I can't give guts to anyone else. Or if I just want to give guts to someone, well, now I can't give that buff removal resist to anyone else. So, I mean, I don't think it'll be a huge problem, but I think it's definitely going to limit your options a bit. Increase NP strength for a single ally. Okay, that's fire. That's fire. So you're just going all in on an ally, and I love it. 100%? 100% buff removal resist. Oh my god, that's actually crazy. And it's for 3 turns. And then 30% NP damage. Bro, this is what I'm talking about. These are the skills I like to see, man. These are the skills I like to see. Already, I'm thinking Nightingale is like a must buy. So, increase attack for all allies, 20%. I mean, bro, come on. Sakamoto Ryoma. Bro, your skill only gave, what was it, 17% attack to all allies? She gives more attack to all allies, and on top of that, she gives critical strength. We gotta do something about this, Ryoma. We gotta do something about this. You can't let her outshine you like this. 30% crit damage? Dang, man. Nightingale is looking crazy. That buff removal resist is the most useful thing on Nightingale. I don't know, maybe I mean, obviously I agree that that is an insane skill to have, but am I crazy for thinking that targetable guts is really good? Or is that a common thing that a lot of people have? I feel like I haven't seen too much of it, but maybe I just haven't used enough characters. But I feel like when it comes to her best skills, I think... I don't know. I think the remove one debuff and remove a buff is really good. I think that's really good. But the 100% buff removal resist is pretty tempting. It is pretty tempting. Targetable guts is good, but it's not too crazy. Okay. Let's see. Deal damage to all enemies. Remove offensive buffs from all... Bro, oh my god. Remove ailment debuffs, curse, burn, poison from all enemies. Decrease defense for all... Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Everything I read is just like, surely this character can't get better. Remove offensive buffs from all enemies. And this is all offensive buffs. So if you're fighting that giant tree monster dude that likes to stack crits, get those crits out of here. That is crazy. If you're fighting a boss that's just stacking a ton of damage, attack up, buster effectiveness, all that stuff, get it out of here. Or, well... Oh, this is remove ailment debuffs from enemies. I guess. I don't... This is a weird demerit. What the heck? Removes ailment debuffs. I feel like this is such a weird demerit because on teams where you'd use her, you just won't use characters that apply those ailments. And if you are using a team with characters that apply those ailments, you obviously just won't use her. So it's a weird demerit that you can easily build around. So it doesn't feel like much of a demerit. I don't know. Overall, I think she's the best of the three. Overall. I'm not joking when I say she was the best support against strong bosses when she came out. You'll probably use her on some LB boss fights. I can definitely see that. Yo, Matthias. Cha-Cha is year 2. Ryoma is year 3. Nightingale is like year 4 or 5. As the years passed, they stopped fearing to make welfares really good. They added very decent skills. Most old welfares suck sadly. Now that makes sense. And it's interesting because you can kind of see it through the progression of their skills. Like, I feel like this charisma is the best example. Because there's so many characters that if they are just giving an attack buff, it's going to be a stronger buff than this. And if they are giving an attack buff that's around this level or weaker, then they're going to have other things on top of it. So the fact that he only gives attack and he only gives so little attack, and it's such a weird number, that just kind of shows he's a bit outdated compared to at least the other characters I'm used to. She's a nurse. She removes ailments because she's a nurse. Yeah, but it's weird because, like I get it. She's supposed to be a nurse, but like, how? I don't get it. Where's the nurse aspect of this? What the heck was that? Where's the... Hello? Where's the nurse aspect when it comes to removing offensive buffs? You know? That feels like she's weakening them, but then also, like, healing them at the same time. It's, like, counterintuitive. I don't know. Don't show him Charisma D. Please don't. Please don't. I do not want to see that. Okay, so now that we've seen all of the characters, we can head in game and I think we get Nightingale for sure. Nightingale for sure. And then I'll get Ryoma. Screw it. Alright, I'll get those two for now. Like I said, I'm not going to level them today. I'll probably level them off screen. But it's time to get into Solomon, ladies and gentlemen. Cleanse good and bad. Called to merit for a reason. Exactly. But the thing, like... There's no point. There's no point. It's not that deep. There's no reason for me to really explain. Alright, Throne 1. No battles. I, Naberius, the melting furnace. Nightingale final art is goated. This cannot be! Demon God Zepar. This cannot be. I was unaware of any predicted future matching this. What has the command terminal been doing? Impossible, impossible, impossible! This intrusion was not from incompetence. For the 9 of us to be overpowered by a ragtag group of heroic spirits, there must be some flaw in our design. Dang! Don't tell me you're getting smacked up by the Kiyohime Elizabeth combo. Oh dear, turning a blind eye to one's immaturity is unsightly. It has nothing to do with the command terminal or whatever that is. Kiyohime will go to the ends of the earth and universe if it's for my dear master. Such a deed is only proper to demonstrate a pure maiden's love. Yes, truly unsightly. Blaming your superiors for your own inadequacy. You need to rebuild yourselves from the ground up. First of all, having 71 backup dancers looking like you is unthinkable. That's so out of touch. When you're out front on center stage, you can't whine. Be more like your master over there. You're out of your mind for trying to take on my dearlet. You're still wet behind the ears. This would be easier if they had a change of heart, but it seems they had no heart to begin with. Dang. Still, I am slightly surprised and oddly touched. Even Elizabeth, the dragon girl, an evil anti-hero, has the conscience to try to reform herself. Hee, dragons can be complicated creatures, George. Also, isn't it about time you get the idea that all dragons are evil out of your head? Evil or not, a wholehearted duel, a wholehearted conversation will lead to mutual understanding. I see, so it's that persistence that I lacked. Even that wicked dragon Fafnir couldn't give up his lust for treasure. We might have been able to come to an understanding. If I had been as kind as you, my lady, I wonder if things would have ended differently. No, the answer is no. You should cultivate a better sense of judgment, of character. Ah, oh pardon me. That slipped out even though we are in the middle of battle, but I was compelled to interject. Ahem, perhaps Sir Siegfried should give himself a bit more credit for his achievements. I'd never suggest taking a page from that degenerate musician's book, but at least try to have Sanson's objectivity. Hold it, if you're going to criticize me, please do it when I'm out of earshot, Daeon. As you can see, my heart is fragile, like Venetian glasses. That's it, I'm tired, and I want to go home. Hee, don't mind Daeon. Don't mind him, Daeon. Amadeus just wants to make excuses for his own debauchery. He's a brute who doesn't care whether his reputation is good or bad. He's just a deviant who only gets excited by music superior to his own. I love how he didn't even say anything, he just smiled. Damn, so harsh, but so true. I can't possibly disagree. That aside, Sanson's smirk is completely repulsive. I'm not smirking, that was a look of pity. So how about more fighting and less lip flapping? You effete fop. Never heard that word before. Effete. These stakes have skewered 20,000 soldiers, but who knew the time would come when I would run out? It's natural for maggots to breed in rotten meat, but aren't there a few too many here? Oh snap, Camilla, I was just about to say it. So who else was there in this singularity? We had Camilla. I think the only people missing were Boudica? I don't remember if Boudica was here or Septim. I think Boudica might have been Septim. So we're missing Phantom of the Opera, I think. Of all people, I never would have thought I would hear Count Vlad complain. Are you enjoying the picturesque carnage? Why not reveal your true nature, Count Dracula? Don't you want to show off the real power of your lance to the master? As malicious as always, eh, Vampirus? At least you don't want for diligence. At least you don't want for diligence. You work hard at the role you have taken on, so vigorously wielding that Iron Maiden of yours. I was a fool to worry about the opinions of others. We stand at the end of humanity. This is no time to fret over reputation. If they want a vampire, then I shall show them a true monster. Here he is. Yes, yes, we are in the pits of hell itself. There is no reason to hide one's sins. Atonement is for the surface world. For those of us who dwell in the bowels of the earth, there need be nothing but our singing the praises of pure violence. Oh, Christine, Christine, sing for me, fall from grace for me, and yes, return to the surface for me. You are worthy of light. We dead souls will take on all of the filth. Ah, oh my god! Holy crap, I completely forgot. That's how you know this guy did nothing. This guy did absolutely nothing. Because I 1,000,000% forgot he was in this singularity. Like, oh my god, if I sat down, you could put me in a room by myself and have me sit down for 5 hours to try to think of which characters were from this singularity. I never would have remembered Lancelot. Holy crap. We seem to be pressuring them, but there's still no end in sight. Even with our elite group, we have yet to make a dent in the enemy's territory. It's hard to defend with just our banner alone. Would you lend us your hand, my John? Of course, there was no enemy force we could not overcome when the two of us fought together. Let us advance, Gil. Let us show our combined power here and now. Luminosité Eternelle. Saint War Order. The double NP combo. Scattering of terminal components confirmed. Breaking away from the throne, focusing on self-recovery. Zapar, Bodice, Batham, Salos, Resurrect. Person, Marax, Ipos, Aim, Resurrect. Melting Furnace, Nabarius, rebooting. Expelling enemy servants. No matter how many we defeat, the numbers aren't decreasing. Looks that way. As long as we don't destroy their roots, these creatures won't die. But we can make them weaker. As long as they are continuously defeated and forced to regenerate, the demon gods can't do nothing. Yes, you're right, John. The supply of magical energy from that sector to the central thrones have stopped. This means that, at the least, these 9 pillars can't return to the central throne. Well then, there's only one thing for us to do. If the demon gods regenerate infinitely, we will continue to suppress them as long as our strength holds out. We'll clear a path to the throne. Members of Chaldea, please go before us. May the Lord bless and protect you on that path. You can count on us. All of you take care too. Right, thank you, John. Alright, that's the first one. Let's see, the Crowinator. What's up, poppin'? Welcome, welcome. I forgot Lancelot is here. Don't worry, the devs forgot about him too 10 years ago. 10 years of 0 buffs? Really? Not even an upgrade? Oh, we just unlocked everything. That's crazy though. 10 years and not a single NP upgrade. Let's see. You probably unalived a French viewer with that pronunciation. I was told. Now, I called him Giles before, which Senor Lopez says it's pronounced more like Jills. So Giles was closer to Jills. The only reason I called him Gil there was because way back in Orleans, somebody told me that was how he was pronounced. And I was like, Gil? Really? I guess. It's been years, really, and he sucks balls. You can do them in any order. Well, I'm just gonna go in the natural order. The Fate Grand order. Alright. Let's go to Septum. What? Wait, hold on. So, this is Sect 3. What? Really? So all of these are just dialogue. Okay, let's do it. Wait, no, it can't be just dialogue because Akihara wanted me to use their Nero. So that means there has to be a battle that maybe comes up after this. Even that isn't correct. Oh my god. I'm just gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up for myself. That's what Google's for. Because I guess it's hard to see. It's hard to tell or read pronunciation through like letters online. So I'm just gonna look it up. Pronunciation. How to pronounce correctly. Alright, let's mute for this so we can all hear, the whole class.
We are looking at how to pronounce this name as well as how to say more interesting and often mispronounced names as well. So make sure to stay tuned and consider subscribing for more learning. In English, this is usually said as Jills.
Jills. Okay.
Jills. Although this is often used as a French name because it is a common name in French and in France. So if you are referring to a French person, this is usually said as Gilles.
Gilles. So is it Gilles de Rais?
Because it is a common name in French, though this is Gilles.
So Gilles and Gilles, was that the second one?
In French and in France. So if you are referring to a French person, this is usually said as Gilles.
Gilles. So Gilles and Gilles. Same for Jean. Yeah, I always mix, or not mix them up. I like interchange between the two because, you know, there's Joan of Arc, but I'm pretty sure if it's like, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Jean. But, you know, people call her Joan of Arc, so I like interchange between the two. But for him, I'm just gonna call him Gilles. Just Gilles. Gilles de Rais. Am I saying the last part right? The S is like silent, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's unmute. Let's see. French is weird. Spontaneous French lesson. Yep, there you go. Never know what to expect with the CloudyCrow stream. I use Google for that too. Man, I need to use it more often in this game. Because there's so many characters that are from different countries. And I feel like I'm butchering so many different names. Gales. Gales. Man. Joan is just the anglicized version of the name, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. That makes sense. Alright. Umu time. It is indeed Umu time. Activate. The 9 pillars that govern the information center. Orius, Vapula, Zagan, Valak, Andrus, Andrealphus, Simaes, Amdusiat. See? Like, all of these names are, like, Google worthy. Except maybe Orius. But how do you even pronounce this? Simaes? Simiaes. We 9 pillars obtain letters. We 9 pillars compose phenomena. In the name of the 72 demon gods, our research shall never be extinguished. Here she is! Here she is! Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost about that time. Then, Septum Montes Romane. Romai. Where did I get the N from? The 7 hills of Rome shall stand in your way. Sorry to keep you waiting, CloudyCrow. Emperor Nero Claudius's long-awaited encore performance begins now. She said the thing. If I am being completely honest, I do not know exactly what is going on here. I thought I was just in my office in the wasteland of a new continent, or in the Colosseum. And at one point, I thought I was in a far-off distant sky. At any rate, the next thing I know, I'm in some strange temple of time with the fate of the world hanging in the balance. This is all a bit beyond my understanding. However, my objective is clear. Namely, this is a battle. Correct, CloudyCrow? I do not know all the details, but if I am not mistaken, those horrible creatures are the enemy? Then I will take this opportunity to repay a debt. My friend, I will swing my meteor metal sword with all of my soul. And then we have these 2 clowns. We have Mr. Unintelligible. Why are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? During the chapter, they both did absolutely nothing. And then here, we have one guy speaking some kind of demonic code, and we have the other guy saying exactly nothing. Wow. What a waste of characters. Oh, come on. She blabbed on so long that Lu Bu started to get impatient and go on a rampage. A long time no see, CloudyCrow and Mash. Well, look at that. Yes, you both look happy and healthy. Big Sister Boudica is happy to see that. Aw shucks, I'll bestow Andraste's protection upon you. There we go, Spartacus. This is truly a desperate struggle. Then let us fight. Let us bring light beyond the limitless horizon of battle. Those destined to become oppressors, yet who have already fought so wonderfully in this resistance. Let us now stand side by side. Today we defeat an opponent who is truly infinite. He seems to be in an exceptionally good mood. Did you hear him? He even called this a desperate struggle. I do recall a number of terrible battles myself, but this is quite a sight. Look at all those demon god pillar things. Not being able to kill them in one fell swoop is somewhat unromantic. This is fine. Killing them is certainly a task worthy of me. Minions of the king who incinerated the world itself. They must be on par with the emperor who once ruled China. Most importantly, though, the drinks after this will sure taste great. Ahaha, you're in high spirits yourself, Jinkei. If you're going to have a banquet, count me in. I'll make something. We can invite everyone who's fought alongside us and have a once-in-a-lifetime feast. That would be cool. Where is that? Where's my side story with all the characters just sitting down and having a feast together? The Last Supper. Wait, Lu Bu? Surely not the Chinese? Yes, sir. That is indeed the Chinese Lu Bu. But apparently, so in this game, each of these characters have a class that they associate with, and many of them have like multiple different forms that are different classes. So like her right here, she's an assassin. There's some characters that are sabers that obviously wield swords, lancers wield lances, etc., etc. With Lu Bu is a berserker. And with the berserkers, there's like a common theme among them where they all have a madness enhancement. I believe. I don't know if all of them do. You guys can correct me. But I'm pretty sure they have a madness enhancement, which means that they are somehow warped or they have some kind of strange obsession. So I guess that's the reason why Lu Bu like can't actually speak. I think he's just like making grunts and like, I don't know, aggressive noises basically is all he really says from what I've seen. Splendid idea. Then yes, there is much more reason to survive and get back home. Oh, Boudica, Jinkei, Lubu, Spartacus. Ah, it is finally coming back to me. That's right, we all fought together once. Generals who fought alongside me with the strength of 1,000 soldiers, you have assembled again. That's right, we once fought together as part of your legion. Forget the chatter and take a look over there. That's an army a few thousand strong, waiting on your command. Even the Roman soldiers from long ago are here. Dang, they brought the soldiers too? Long live the Emperor, long live her Imperial Majesty, Nero Claudius. The elite soldiers of cohorts 1 through 10 of the First Legion are assembled. Your Majesty, we swear our allegiance to you. My word, so many soldiers have assembled under my command. But how? Surely you did not all become heroic spirits, like a certain king of conquerors. True, with all due respect, your majesty, we are nameless spirits. Normally we are but formless, idle thoughts. However, we are not afraid of the demon gods, not as long as we are the great sons of Rome. Crimson and gold shall conquer. We obey your orders alone, your majesty. That's cool. Splendid words, my legion. She said the thing again. This makes me so very happy. I see this is the bottom of my heart. I say this from the bottom of my heart. As I stand here, I can get a glimpse of what's to come. I see my future. Perhaps I can see such a vision because we are at a temple beyond time. But the moment I return to proper history, I will be exiled from the Empire and eventually be condemned to solitary suffering. After 3 sunsets, death will come for me. I am sure that I am set on this path. It is the past which cannot be changed. But even so, at this moment, I am not alone. I have CloudyCrow, my generals, and my legion, even if they may be phantoms. Oh, snap, Caligula. Yes, whether they are phantoms or not, you are not alone. Our Rome is immortal. Even oh, wait. Is you-know-who gonna make his appearance? Let's see. Even if the Empire perishes... No way they go through Septum without bringing him here. Even if the Empire perishes, the torch of civilization passed on from Rome will never be extinguished, nor will our feelings. You loved Rome, therefore we ghosts of the past can at least honor you this way. You are beautiful. You should be proud. That beauty is the nobility of your soul. Uncle, you're talking. Whoa, Rome, immortal. Destroy demon god pillar. See what happened? Everything was going so well. Destroy. Yep, there he goes again. Do not grieve, 5th Emperor. Caligula is only able to regain rationality for mere moments at a time. So, Poppin', if you're still here, that guy, Caligula, is also a berserker. So he often rambles about Rome and destruction and Nero, who's his niece. Let's see. Draco predicted Caligula is sane? I thought he's only sane in Lost Belt 5. Bro's trying to be a smartass. Yeah. And you know what? That honestly makes me suspicious. Maybe he isn't insane at all. Or maybe he can control it. But as soon as we caught on to him, then he immediately went back. Well, strictly speaking, I am not an emperor, but let us just say it sounded good. Besides, being able to convey one's thoughts in a single breath is important. Powerful words can easily affect others' hearts. What? Even Lord Caesar? Uncle praised me, but said nothing about a joint struggle. No details do not matter anymore. Oh, to have even that momentary emperor and the 3rd emperor as my allies. Momentary emperor. Well, call me whatever you wish. I certainly won't argue with that. Ah, is this who I think it is? Nero, my dear child, I must tell you something. Words, a great command that howls to the heavens. Rome shall help you and CloudyCrow at this moment. It can't be. My ears do not deceive me. That tone, that majestic appearance. He is unmistakably the founding king. There he is. I am Rome. With my lance, my power, and all of my achievements, I shall crush the enemies of you and your sworn friend there. Worry not, fear not, be proud. Right now, all of Rome rests in your hands. Romulus, let me get some Y's in chat. Let me get some capital Y's in the chat. Oh, holy progenitor, I once told my father, the god of war, something. People carry a light within them, and it is enough to foster a loving heart. Historically, there has been much evil that denies that light. But look at the crowd of beings that calls themselves demon gods. Ridiculous. They are unworthy of standing in our way. The age of gods shall end once and for all. Our Rome was one of the things that stood as proof of that. The age of man. It is the age of romantic adventure. Nero, CloudyCrow, and the girl named Mash. People are meant to love each other. Love. I love how it's just panning through everybody. That is the Rome I wished for. Thus, prove it. Fight. Be victorious. Everything is permitted for you. Let's go. Long live the holy progenitor. Long live her majesty, her imperial majesty, Nero Claudius. She gave us the double umu. Clothe yourselves in crimson and gold. Rome and your emperor promise you the glory of victory. The demon gods will learn. They will learn the name of their destroyer. They will witness a brilliance that will never go out. A brilliance that overcomes even the lights of despair that tear through the sky. Now go, the final battle begins. Alright. Final battle begins. Alright, wrong Y. We got the wrong Y in chat. Whoa, okay, I like this. I like this. So we have one node where it's like all of the characters coming together, kind of pumping each other up for the battle, and then the next node is the battle. Flautos, the Information Center, final battle. Let's do this. Akihara, let's see if you... Oh, snap, wait. Wait, is this right here? Let me see. I'm pretty sure you said... Today you must use my Nero on Septum. Okay, so regular Nero on Septum. NP5, level 120 with the Black Grail. Let's go. I'm pretty sure this is you, right? Seitaro? Use Nero for this fight. Oh man, what's the longest cutscene you've read? Phew. Oh my gosh. What was the... Do you guys know? What was the longest cutscene I've read so far? What would it have been in? London, maybe? I don't know. London or Lilith Harlem? I think it had to be one of those two. I'm not sure. No steno mentioned. True. Probs one from Babylonia. I wonder which one. I think you could be right, though. It's structured this way because it was originally a big server raid where the server had to kill them millions of times each to unlock the finale. Oh, I remember hearing about that. That sounds so fire. You get all of the people on the server, so everybody on the global server would be coming together to battle each of these levels and unlock the next one. I love when games do that. Okay, so we got Nero here. Let's see what she can do. NP gauge, arts effectiveness when near water or city. Chance to increase attack, chance to increase defense. Restore HP, arts effectiveness, C stars each turn. Okay. Deal heavy defense ignoring damage to all enemies. So she's arts. Shoot! So, you guys said no Castoria. That's what we're doing. No Castoria. Well, first person that pops into my head next would be Zhu Fu. Where is she? There she is. Alright. So we got Zhu Fu to support. Let's see. Maybe another DPS? Because I don't know if I have another art support leveled up. Let's see. Oh, she would be perfect for this, actually. We can use both of them. Oh, but this is going to be tough. Let's see. We also had that for another main story chapter. The privilege of being caught up on story. This will be so unfun without supports. Yeah, I know. You don't level Zhu Fu? Let me see. Oh, wait, is this the wrong one? Oh, this is the wrong Zhu Fu. And where's the one I leveled? This is strange. Don't tell me I burned her. Oh, no. Surely not. Where is she? There's no way I burned her. Oh my god. No. Hold on. We gotta use some filters here. Maybe I just missed it. So let's look for alter ego. There we go. Okay, so I just didn't recognize because of the full art. Alright. Phew, I was worried. No. I didn't burn her. Okay, we're good. Oh my gosh, I was terrified for a second. Okay. So, the only problem or concern I guess I have is she has a black grail, but I don't really have a unit that can help give her NP. I have Mash, but she's not fully leveled up. And I don't know how much she gives at level 4. Alright, we can take this filter off. That's my streamer right there. Yep. Yep. Yes, indeed. Do you guys know any supports I could use that give NP charge that aren't the super broken ones? I know Zhu Fu gives a bid, I think. Who else? A part of me was also thinking of bringing Tlaloc because of the near water. I don't know. Chloe, you're right. Summer Chloe. We could use her. Cuckoo does give 50% indeed. Okay, maybe we could do this then. Cloudy would become a laughingstock if he had burned Zhu Fu after leveling. True. I would never have lived that down. Wu caster without upgrades? Does she still give a good amount without her skill upgrades? Because I think I can't unlock those until after beating Solomon. Okay. So there's a bit of confusion I see in the chat. So there were a few people at the very beginning of the stream saying that they would like to see more of a diverse roster when I go into these matches. So when you guys say that, which are the units that you want me to use less? Which are the specific units you want me to use less? And I'll write them down actually, so that I know. because right now I don't really know who you guys do and don't want me to use. I know definitely you don't want me to use Castoria, but then here, Darka suggested Oberon, so it's like, is Oberon okay? Do you guys not want me to use him? Let me know. Castoria, Koyan, Oberon. So, no supports, basically. Let's see. Castoria, Koyan, Oberon. Then I see Castoria, Scotty, Koyan. Okay, so all the SSS tier supports, don't use any of them. No Orion! Aw, man! You know what? I will do it just because I have Zenobia, and I love Zenobia. So, no Orion, okay? Let's see. We said after Solomon. Is this agreed upon? I thought some people wanted it right now. Bakatoria. Cuckoo? What the bro? Oh my god. Now you're blasting out the DPSs. So we have Melusine. We have... we have Melusine. We have Bakatoria. We have Cuckoo. Alright, let's see. Wu gives only 10 charge at level 1. Let's see. After or right now? Let's say just for this singularity. Let's say just for this singularity. Why ban Kukulkan when he doesn't use her? I beg to differ. Bond 6. I have her at Bond 6. If it's 5-star, it's denied? That's actually crazy. What? So you're telling me I can't even use Moriarty? I can't even use Cats? Oh, man. Let's see. So we'll... Okay. So right now, these suggestions are just going to be for Solomon. After we finish Solomon, then we can negotiate the terms. But just for this Solomon singularity, who do you not want me to use? Yeah, but that was mostly farming. True, but before I figured out how to use... Because I don't remember if you guys were there, but I remember going into the Discord and asking if you could use Cuckoo in FGA. So before I even knew that I could use Cuckoo in FGA, I was manually running with Cuckoo. Bond 6. Sorry, can't resist the urge. Fair enough, fair enough. Just bring George and Gond? Who is Gond? And I don't have George leveled up, so... If he can... I mean, I doubt he'll be able to give much. Let him use Itomo, Itomo. Just Nero alone is better than having other servants. True. Yeah, I guess we'll save this for after. We'll save this for after. Because, I mean, the whole point was to use you guys' like, themed servants for each singularity anyways. So, I'll still write down these names, but maybe we'll start doing this after Solomon then. So, Castoria. But, you know, we'll still throw in some new ones. I think we'll use Chloe and then swap Chloe out into Castoria. That's at least a different way. I'm still using different characters. So, do I need... You know what? We could use Kaleidoscope for her. And then I don't even know what to use for her. I'm just going to give her this because she's quick. And then for her, give her that. Alright. Oh, dang. And then, shoot. Oh wait, no, it's not that big of a deal because we can give her this, and then we could just remove this. I don't think we'll need her NP. Okay, I think we're good. Try to look at Lord Tash's comment earlier. Sounds like a fun idea. Lord Tash's comments. Let's see. For EOR, you should do a Nuzlocke where every time you miss a stream, chat removes a servant from your roster. Oh, you know what? I like that idea. I like that idea. I actually, in some sick, twisted way, I like that idea. EOR Nuzlocke. But, I want to make it even more challenging. So, I want you guys to come up with an in-game condition where if this happens, then I lose a servant that you guys vote on. And then on top of that, if I miss a stream, then you guys remove an additional servant. Okay. Let's see. All right, Flautos. All right. If your servant dies, you can't use them anymore. Do you guys really think I'm gonna die that much, though? I mean, I might against like the bigger boss battles, but holy, look at this new health bar. Wait, this is kind of crazy. Predicting? What does that mean? Predicting? 700k HP. What the heck? So, if I remember correctly, with this skill, you get a stack every time you attack or are attacked, right? Completed drafts. To yourself when attacking. Oh, this one is when attacking. Wait. The when attacking. Increases critical strength for yourself with 4 damage from quick attacks. Ah, there you go. Wait, no, this one sends you back. Maybe I was thinking of something else. Okay, so this is just when attacking. I think I might have been thinking of Wangina. That gets a stack when you attack and when you get attacked. You can hear Septum Map. Yeah, I can actually recognize this one now. It says final because this was a raid, meaning that it needed to be killed by all players a number of times. That's just raid stuff. He gives debuffs when his raid isn't done. Predicting and the second health bar are leftover from the raid. Second bar showed how many left on the server. Predicting means it had been put to 0. Okay. Alright, so let's use Nero. What had no effect? Oh, because we're not on near water. Got you. And then this one just has a chance. Nothing I can really do to increase the odds. Oh, nice! Okay, we got them all. And then this one gives guts. We'll hold on to that. We'll hold on to that. Let's use this, which goes to everybody. And then this is a NP battery. I don't think it's much, though, at level 5. 20%. And then we can use this. NP gain. Alright. Now, this is guts and she goes to the back of the line. And then this increases everyone's NP strength. And gives them NP based on the number of drafts. Oh, wait. Okay. So we can just 1, 2, 3, right? Just guts. Okay, let's do it. Umu! She said Roma. Okay. I like this interesting attack animation here. Alright, so Jufu has her NP. What does she get with overcharge? Okay, so a bigger defense decrease. And this already has defense ignoring, but it's AoE. Maybe. Ooh, how much does this give per stack? Because it's only at level 5. I don't know. Okay. What does her NP do besides damage? Significant damage. Damage increased based on the number of stacks. Okay, so we don't have any. Decreased charge. We don't need that right now. Okay. So maybe we just boom, boom, boom. To get those C stars. Oh, look at this. This is exactly what I was saying. This is exactly what I was saying. Look at Ginchan. Everyone, I want the whole class to look at Ginchan's comment right now. Everyone in the class, please turn your attention to Ginchan. Now, remember what I said at the beginning of this stream. Remember what I said. You guys want me to try something new, but don't say anything when the matches take longer. And now, already, the first match, Ginchan is already saying, get on with it, this is a nothing fight. My point proven. My point proven. This is why I stick with double Koyan, Bakatoria. This is why I do it every time. Okay, Cloudy, I'm gonna be out. Gotta start. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Alright, appreciate you stopping by, popping. If you're still streaming when I'm done, I'll definitely be over there. And also, guys in chat, if any of you are interested in Marvel Rivals content, make sure to check out my boy Poppin' Often with Lofton. He creates a bunch of like VOD review content. He's a Eternity / One Above All player. So he's consistently gotten there every single season. Makes a ton of good content, and he also offers free VOD reviews. So if you want to try to climb, make sure to check out his content. Let's see. Ginchan's always like that. You'll get used to it eventually. See, but the thing is, Ginchan's not the only one. Ginchan's not the only one. That's the thing. Half of you guys want me to try something new. The other half are like, oh brother, he's trying something new. Wait, why did I go to sell? I don't shoot. I mean, I guess I could sell. Just get rid of these. Make sure it's no... Okay. Whew. The plug I didn't ask for. What a nice guy. Hey, I appreciate you, Poppin'. I appreciate you. Bond damage boost is OP already. Don't even need OP servants. Yeah, but the reason why these matches take longer is because I have to learn what these characters do. That's why they take longer. So even though to you guys it's like, oh brother, just do this, 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 and then finish the game already, I don't know how I should be using each of these characters that I barely use. So that's why it takes a little bit longer. Little bit longer. I see. So they obtain letters and compose phenomena. We got El Meloy here. Orius, Vopula, Zagan, Valak, Andris, Andrealphus, Simias, and Amdusius. Almost half of the 72 demon gods are in charge of wisdom. The 59th through 76th are specifically correlated with the theme of knowledge and the sciences. A gathering of intellect, any plans they come up with will certainly be troublesome, but they haven't been very effective against the voraciousness of the Roman army. Raw power alone should be enough to push them back. If I could ask for more, I'd want something with a bit of an extra flair, but I suppose we need to procure such things ourselves. Are we ready? Dang, the duo. We're good, Professor. I'm ready anytime. I'll annihilate the 9 pillars over there. I guess it's not possible to completely take them out, but that's fun in and of itself. I get to keep fighting, right? That gives me a chance to try out a bunch of things. Over 100 different tactics come to mind. Too much is just as bad as not enough, but I don't think you'll understand. 100 is too many. Normally I'd suggest you carefully select 10 tactics and focus on improving them. But this situation is an exception. If there's an infinite supply of enemies, there's nothing better than having as many tactics as possible. You can go all out this time. Don't worry about running out of magical energy. It'd be virtually impossible to capture and analyze the entire Temple of Time, but I was able to study the mechanics of its throne. It's an enormous solid magical summoning circle with planetary magecraft at its core. If I'm right about that, then we have a little something up our sleeve too. That's amazing, Professor. So are we like sucking up magical energy from the enemy? I don't really like that. Their writhing magical energy gives me the creeps. No, I'm not going to let you use that. We're just going to use its structure to our advantage. I will create a path for the magical energy. I may not be a master currently, but in principle it should be possible. I'll leave it to you, Professor. Have at it. That's my line. No matter. I'll do the best I can, my king. Roger that, my future retainer. Now let's go wild on the battlefield again. Bucephalus! Why did that sound like a horse? I could have swore Bucephalus was like a bull. And another helper. Now let's get going, my future rival. This guy, Darius the Third. Are you managing to control him? Well, as long as he's not attacking us, I suppose he's under control. Haha, yes, he's holding back. Darius the Third, the man destined to become my greatest rival. The final Persian king of the Achaemenid Empire. Though he doesn't quite feel real to me yet. You know, I don't hate you. I probably even like you. I don't know how the future me will be, but I don't think he'd hate you. Yes, I'm sure of it. Even now, I don't want to wait for my own future to have a chance to fight you. We could do it back in Rome. But I'm sorry, that just won't be possible right now. I'm not sure if your words are getting through to him. He has a high-ranking madness enhancement on him after all. Sorry, but this exchange might be pointless. You're right. It's really just to fulfill my selfish desires. So I want to say this one thing before you go on an endless assault. King Darius, how can you stand your urges? I'm sure you want to kill me with all of your being, so why are you fighting those 9 pillars instead? It makes sense if it was because you couldn't fight me if the world ended, but that can't be it. Right, maybe, and this is just a maybe. Through that madness enhancement of yours, you saw the possibility of us fighting side by side. What? And then he just ascends? Ascension? Alexander, you overstimulated him. Haha, it wasn't really a joke, but see? He's still not attacking. Aw, you... No, pushing him further would be a bad idea. Sorry to keep you waiting. Anyway, let's go. Darius III, Lord Elmaloy II, my future rival and my future retainer. Let's go forth. Alright. Do you have a list of servants you want to use for the boss fights so I can put some up? Servants I want to use. Okay, let me think. Ooh, okay, I got some interesting ones. Okay, so, shoot, well, I guess you could put them up right now. So, starting from Okeanos. Then after that, London. Then after that, we have Camelot. Then Babylonia. That's all that's left, right? Okeanos is 3, London is 4, Camelot 5, Babylonia 6. Yeah. So for Okeanos, which character do I want to use? For Okeanos, let's go with Tamamo Cat for Okeanos. And if not, then Drake is fine. For London. London. Let's go with shoot, King Toki, is that his name? King Toki Berserker. Or King Toki Berserker. I would say Hyde, but I don't think any of you guys are brave enough to level up Hyde. Hyde and Jekyll. I'll put him up there. No. Yeah, I'll put him up there. So, King Toki Berserker or Jekyll and Hyde if you guys have them. For Camelot, let's go Mordred or Ozymandias. Either of those will be fine. And then Babylonia, let's go with Gramps or or Aresh. Okay. So let me put a line here. So these are the servants. You guys can't see. Here are the servants. Real quick, if any of you have these characters and you would like to put them up for support, these are the ones I'd be interested in using for these singularities. Tamamo Cat or Drake for Okeanos, King Toki Berserker or Jekyll and Hyde for London, Mordred or Ozymandias for Camelot, and then Gramps or Ereshkigal for Babylonia. America! Crap! I forgot America! Camelot is 6, so 3, 4, 5 is America. Oh my gosh, how did I forget? Land of the free, home of the brave. For America, let's go with... Ooh, let's go something interesting. What was his name again? I think it was Li Shuwen. Let's go Li Shuwen. Or is... Li Shuwen or Berserker Kirkullen. Berserker Kirkullen. Tamamo wasn't in Okeanos? Really? Am I misremembering? No, I'm pretty sure I'm right. Let me see. Tamamo Cat was Septum. Oh, okay. Shoot, I remembered meeting them on an island, and so it made me think Okeanos. Crap, I forgot there was just a random island in Septum. Just for no reason. Dang it. Okay. So instead of Tamamo Cat then, we have Drake. And then, you know what? If you guys have them, the two girls, what were their names? I'm just gonna call them Mary and Sarah. I don't remember their names. Mary and Sarah, the pirate girls. If you guys have them, then we can do that. I'm very impressed you think Li Shuwen before Rama. I was gonna say Li Shuwen and Rama as my second option. But, you know what? We can put him as a third. I don't know. I thought Cucullin would just be more fun. It's always fun using Berserkers. But we can add Rama to the list if you guys have them. Nightingale for America. I feel like I already know what Nightingale does. Well, I remember last time I used her, I thought she was okay, but she wasn't too crazy. Anne, Bonnie, and Mary Reed. What the fuck is Sarah? My favorite servants, Mary and Sarah. Yep, if anyone has them. Oh, man. Lancer Li Xuan. Okay. I didn't even... Wow, I actually didn't know there was more than one. Alright, Lancer Li Xuan. The two most famous female pirates, Mary and Sarah. Oh, man. Alright, so... Alright, that's enough of that. Let's continue. If any of you guys need to... Well, no. It's fine. You can just ask if you need to see the list again. Tyranny, tyranny, tyranny. Will you whip my flesh? A never-ending sea of flesh is the symbol of tyranny. Dude, I don't know if you guys watch Critical Role, but every time I see this name, it makes me think of her. Harm me, strike me. I will hit you back with twice that strength. Don't use your noble phantasm at close range, Spartacus. Lu Bu, you're up too far. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Sarah. Tear them down. Break them in advance. Your destructive power is more than welcome right now. I know. I'm not trying to act like the king. I don't want to be the commander either, so there's no need to get angry with me. I guess it's a sign that they're warming up to me. When all of this is truly over, I'm drowning all the liquor I can handle. And what's Boudica doing, leaving me alone on babysitting duty? Oh, I see. Great, she picks the moment for a heart-to-heart. I guess I'll leave her alone for now. Don't falter, push them back. If you can't keep up your formation, call for your emperor. I'll head over there and chop that pillar of flesh right up. Though this headache is getting to me. Come on, take it a little easier, Nero Claudius. You're taking part in battle when you're not really either human nor a heroic spirit, so don't push yourself too hard. It's my job to put my life on the line. Your job is to be the emperor and command this army. But it looks like there's some reinforcements getting all worked up on the right flank there. Anyways, pull yourself together and take your place. I'm getting my ass beat in Marvel Rival Zombies. Hey, I don't want to keep plugging him, but my boy Poppin, he does indeed have a guide on Marvel Rival Zombies. That game mode is so fun though. It actually, I thought it was going to be a cheap knockoff when I first tried it, but after playing it, it actually reminded me of the Call of Duty Zombies. It's actually fun. Thanks, Boudica. This magical energy overflowing from my body is working me up. Sometimes it is difficult being so talented. Also, this headache is just driving me crazy. Well, that's a rare thing indeed for your Imperial Majesty to listen to orders without protest. I am the greatest ruler who receives thunderous applause. No, I am not truly a great ruler, I imagine. I won't make any excuses. I remember what happened in Britannia. I had you and your daughters and your homeland. I conquered it through diabolic means. Well, that's not something you did yourself. I'm sure it was just some magistrate acting alone. As a heroic spirit, I know that now. The Emperor is responsible for the immoral acts of their retainers. Well, that's true. Yes, well, let's be honest about it all. It's no secret that I will never forgive Rome for what it did. I'm fine with being defiled, though I'd certainly rather not be. But you, Rome, defiled my daughters, my homeland. You broke your agreement with my husband. You simply did whatever you wanted to us all. But my revenge is long over, so we're done talking about this too. Well, I suppose if my spirit origin gets messed with, I might not be so understanding. But that's fine. I am who I am now, and that's why I won't say anymore. Actually, I'm more curious about you, Nero. I killed plenty of Roman women and children. In Londinium, with countless parents begging for their lives. Don't say it, Boudica. Please don't say any more than that. I can't bear to hear more than that. I'm sorry. Our deep-seated resentment of each other will likely continue forever. So don't say it, Boudica. Yes, that's true. You're absolutely right. I died a long time ago. Heroic spirits are shadows carved into human history, and they're not the actual individuals who lived in that past. If that's the case, why not be the bigger man, right, Lord Nero? I've never... A curious Umu, a questioning Umu. I'm a heroic spirit who isn't the actual person, and I'm going to forgive the Emperor who's unclear whether she's a heroic spirit or the actual person. How long are you two going to mess around? How long are you going to leave me to deal with Spartacus and Lu Bu? Don't you mean the demon god pill? Never mind. My apologies. I'll be right there. Were you able to talk? Thank you. Now I can go all out. Don't mention it. There's no need to be fearful of the future. Now, let's finish this final battle once and for all. Brave warriors await us on the battlefield. People are fighting. I've gotten used to this scene. Meanwhile, I guarantee you she's just sitting back and watching. The brave, the heroes, in pursuit of glory, they spill their blood and lose their flesh. It's valiant, but also gruesome, like a meal accompanied by a tale of heroism. It may look glorious, but it's actually cruel. Don't you agree, Altera? That's not a question I can answer. I don't feel anything. You really think so? I see you as a person right now. At the very least, you're different than you were 14,000 years ago, and I'm not just talking about the scale of your spirit origin. We haven't forgot about what happened 14,000 years ago. My sister Medusa might not remember, but we do. The gods couldn't beat you in the ancient past, not the great one who fell from the stars, the giant that smashed the earth. You crossed an ocean of stars, right? In that sense, we're the same, although we ended up quite different. You were destruction itself, the natural order of the heavens and earth, and even the conceptual gods themselves lost you. Your presence was deadly to the 12 gods of Olympus. What about this time? Which side will you be on? I was brought here by my connection with CloudyCrow. I see, so you're going to be on the human side. I guess it would be problematic if they were collected before you destroyed them. I don't understand. I don't understand half of what you say. I don't really understand myself. I'm sure it's because I'm a heroic spirit that's been cut off from its original being. I am incomplete. I only have the memories of when I ran through the plains as a great king of destruction. The Great One. I don't get it. That's fortunate for us. I wonder if your spirit origin's been damaged. However, here is what I think now. I might be destruction, a tool meant to destroy civilization, but I don't want it to end here. I don't want things to end here, only knowing the sword. I want to ride a horse and pass through a prairie like the wind. I want to dress up like a bride and someday make good food. I don't want things to end yet. Oh my, I thought you were still no more than an avatar of destruction even after so many years had passed. But for you to finally say that after you've died and become a heroic spirit, you really must have trouble with words. I guess the only thing I could do is apologize. Is it just me? I don't like Steno. I just really... I don't know, man. There's like nothing about her personality that is likable to me. To me, in my head, she's just worse Uriel. I'm just gonna say it. She's worse Uriel. I'm sorry, girl of the prairie who calls herself Altera. You became human a long time ago. Extella Link, it's okay, but very short for the plot. Uriel is great, but Steno is unlikable. Yeah, I agree. Uncertain, incomprehensible. We do not understand your reasoning for fighting even after going against us. A ragtag group that doesn't know the true value of the Age of Gods. Ignorant militants, a hodgepodge of heroic spirits. How can such a puny and poor group push us 9 demon gods back? Our desires, wishes, and respect are what give Rome its light. We cannot lose to a lump of fear and despair. It's laughable, really. And, what is the matter, holy progenitor? Why are you looking over there? No snap. Laser beam. This sound from the sky. Something's falling on the demon god pillar. So much magical energy. A pillar of light rammed into the demon god. It's so bright I cannot see anything. What's going on? What the heck? Teardrop photon ray. Oh snap, Altera made her move. I guess it was a little too much to shoot that off in the spirit origin, but we have drawn first blood. The people of Rome I will destroy, but this time it won't be your civilization. It will be those who bring destruction down on us. I can see it. That's Altera's sword. It looks like she wanted to get a surprise attack off on the demon god pillar, but Umu. I guess I'm always late to the party. Yes, I mean, what was that? That was an amazing noble phantasm. I don't think we've seen that one before, have we? Yeah, I agree, Lubu. Tyranny! There, calm down, calm down. Don't just run off towards any magical energy you sense. No, on second thought, the demon god pillars have the most magical energy around. Just follow your instincts. Wow, Lubu's spitting. Holy Progenitor, that looks like Mars's sword. Yes, no doubt. Mars, yes, now that you mention it, Altera loved the god of war for some reason. Nero, you wouldn't know. But that's the true sword. That's the true sword of my father, the war god Mars. Weird sword. I wouldn't expect him to have that. He's talking about that like rainbow sword, right? What? Holy Progenitor, what did you just say? It's a giant sword of light that the god of war Mars, who is virtually manifested in satellite orbit, wields. The conceptualization of war itself. I don't know, I would have expected the god of war's weapon to be like a giant battle axe or something. It uses Altera's magical energy in itself, but its power output is compounded probably. It's been a while since I've seen it. Looks like she wields it more skillfully than my father. A virtual manifestation of a divine spirit. You're kidding. I don't really understand, but Umu! Having the god of war around would be pretty helpful, Holy Progenitor. Do you really think so, Nero? Oh my gosh. I almost forgot how much she actually says it. I do. At one time, I wasn't sure what to do when she came walking towards the Roman capital. But Altera's on our side now, and that's like having the god of war on our side. Rome will certainly win this battle. Yeah, your Imperial Majesty Nero, please give us your orders. Umu. This will be the final battle, but before that, the Roman army and I shall handle things here. You go ahead, CloudyCrow. The world will not end. All paths connect to our 7 hills. Forward, conquer. Your advance will open up the path to tomorrow's world, to Rome. To Rome! And one final Umu to send us off. There we go. Wait, we're still here? Yeah, this dialogue. This dialogue. Let's see. Alright, so that is chapter 2. Oh man. This music. Okay. Fornius! The observatory! Oh man, this means you know who's gonna be here. You already know. My guy. Activate the 9 pillars that govern the observatory. Glacia Labolas, Bune, Ronove, Berith, Astaroth, Forest, Asmodee, Gop. We 9 pillars smell the scent of time. We 9 pillars follow phenomena. In the name of the 72 demon gods, we will not allow this aggregation to cease. Oh, shut up. Yeah, Drake, hold it right there. From here to the future, from now to the past, all this belongs to us. What I'm getting at is this is our territory, and you're going to give us everything you've got, including your lives. I know we've got no business showing up like this and being so pushy, but we can't help it. We're pirates. Wow, so cool, boss. Yeah, let's have some fun like always, mateys. No matter who we're fighting or what we're fighting, what we do never changes. We pillage, we drink, we party. But boss, we know you're like a ghost or something, but how come we came back to life too? You can worry about the details when you drop dead. Also, I ain't no ghost. You ever see a ghost with a body like this? She's not wrong. She's not wrong. You boneheaded scallywags, don't you remember that the boss doesn't like ghosts? But don't you dare think of using that to scare her. She'll shoot a ghost right in the face without a second thought. By the way, that's how I got this eye patch. Yeah, I'm sure. Dude, doesn't this seem like the type of guy where like every week he has a different story about how he got that eye patch? Like here, he said apparently she shot his eye. He's probably got another story saying that he fought a freaking lion or something and lost his eye. This guy just looks like a capper. Wow, this is completely useless information to be giving me now that I'm dead. Okay, gunners, throw Bombay into the cannons and fire him at that meat pillar. Ah, please no, I'll do my job. Come on, quit slacking off and work, man. I don't know what's going on, but we got dragged into this mess too. Looks like we're stuck with her through life and death. You got it, we're the sailors. We're the sailors of the Golden Hind. We'll follow the captain wherever she goes. Yar. Captain, I see a new ship off the starboard bow. Here they come. That's Queen Anne's Revenge. I see. So he's come too. Annoying, but he's okay in a fight. Hey, Blackbeard, can you hear me? Where are you? I shall be the one to defeat you. I can't let anyone else be the one to... Whoa. You especially we reject. We repudiate. What did Blackbeard do? What? What does this say what I think it says? LOL, WTF, FML? Oh man, it's already starting. Oh, come on, guys. What are you doing attacking me in the middle of my super cool monologue? That is so not cool. Wow, and the captain's lecture. There's Sarah. There's Sarah. Sarah and Mary. Wow, and the captain's lecturing a demon god on what's appropriate as a human. I'm not sure which one is worse. And there's the face. Still, I didn't think you two would answer my call. Did I trigger some flags without me knowing? You've got some death flags popping up right now. Well, to be completely honest, your pirate crew wasn't the worst we've been with. It would have been better if we were deployed with Captain Drake, though. Dang. Right in front of him, too. Oh well, nothing for it. We'll have to put up with you. Again. Right, compromise and settle. Compromise and settle. Wow, I'm being treated as a guy they settled for. Well, that's IRL women for you. You're pushing your ideals on women too much. Who's this guy again? I forgot. Could someone remind me? Mary and Sarah, the best duo. My favorite female pirate. Let's see. Also, I did see your comment earlier, Mosta. I do play Marvel Rivals. I haven't played in a little bit, but I'm thinking of jumping back into it with this new season. I mostly just like watch and follow Marvel Rivals content. I did play the Zombies game mode though. But when it comes to actual gaming, I haven't played too much. The Blood Axe King. That's all you need to know. Eric, shut up. Your wife will hear you. I think that's King Eric for you. Yeah, there, Blood Axe with the bloody axe. You're right, you're right. Eric Blood Axe with the bloody axe. This guy. You're pushing your ideals on women too much. What? He talked? Come on, Captain. Hector's not here. It's just us and your men on this ship, which means we should fight along with the Golden Hind. Captain Drake has sent you a message to that effect as well. I know. I was just about to answer. Tora. Basically, tell them I'm down for whatever. Roger, Captain. Fighting together with Francis Drake. You seem to be having trouble containing your excitement, Captain. We gotta keep Uriel away from this guy. Our captain is a hopeless dummy. He's so childish. Shut up. Alright, man, we'll match our movements to the old Drake's ship. Who do they think they are stealing a pirate's treasure? I don't care if they're demon gods or plain old devils. They'll regret stealing the treasure from super pirate Blackbeard when I send them to hell. Alright, even the moron's ready to fight. Men, don't you dare lose. If we sink before that fool, you'll spend the rest of eternity cleaning the ships ahead in hell. Aye aye, Captain. Golden Hind, ready the main cannons. Queen Anne's Revenge, ready the main cannons. Fire! Okay, that was cool. What? What the heck? Teehee, I came by. Hey, you there. Don't just casually stroll in like some schoolgirl returning from the city. Damn it. We came. And hold on a second. Do you think you can turn me back into my proper form, Miss Lady Artemis? Coming to this temple in this form seems really inappropriate. Are the creepy squid legs over there looking at me like, what is that? Are they? No, it's not what you think. This fluffy form is all that goddess's fault. Oh, but I'm worried. And you know, the way of a Greek goddess is to stick with someone to the ends of hell once they've gotten involved. Master is doing her best, so she'll be rewarded with some of my special services. Special services, you say? Well, it's good for a goddess like you to be interested in something. At least I'd like to believe that. I mean, in typical Greek myth fashion, a person pretty reliably ends up dying horribly when the gods get interested in them. Oh, I don't sweat the small stuff. Small stuff. Dying horribly is small stuff. Okay, darling, hop on my head. Fine, whatever. He actually did it. That's adorable. Just so we're clear, I'll be the one giving orders. You don't need to use that puny head of yours. Just keep firing your bow. Okay, come on, darling. Follow me to the ends of the earth, okay? Okay. Yes, honey. I can't hear you. Okay, right. Off we go. My gosh. Those two. Let's see, when you hop back in, just mention me. I got you. Let's see. Okay. You don't have any good games? Wait, me or someone else in chat? My go to Orion. Alright, so let's do this. We got a battle here. And then the two I put up were Drake or Mary and Sarah. Now I think Mary and Sarah are archers. Let's see if anyone actually has them. Because I don't know how common they are. Let's see. Ugh, I'm not seeing any. Oh no. We might not be using Mary and Sarah today. Maybe people have them, but they're just not leveled. So they don't put them up here. Yep, it's looking like not this time. Okay, and then the other one's Drake, right? Yep. And we saw Drake. Oh, shoot. No way. No way. We had her earlier. There we go. There we go. Ritsuka and Tri-Archer. Now, Ritsuka has NP2, but Tri-Archer has the maxed out skills. I think I'm going to go with the maxed out skills. Unless there's another Drake. Ryder Camilla. Alright, let's go with Tri-Archers. There we go. Oh, I'm dumb. They're riders. Wait, are you sure? Oh, don't they have two forms? Maybe I was thinking of the summer form that was an archer. I mean, I don't even remember seeing them. Oh, wait, here they are. Final Ascension. Holy crap. Let's go, dude. NP5. Let's go, Ren. Yeah, I know. I went right past them because I wasn't looking for them. I thought that they were archers. But I think, maybe, is this the summer one? Okay, this is the regular form. I think it was the summer form that was archer, which is why I immediately went with archers. Significant damage that gets more powerful when your HP is low to a single enemy. Whoa, that's interesting. More damage when your HP is low. And then do they have guts? Oh, okay, that's cool. I like that. And target focus. Greatly increased C-star drop rate. And then critical strength. Large amount of C-star. Dude, I love their kit. Increase attack, C-star gather rate. Bro, I mean, they're designed to be crit machines. Or crit monsters, I'll say. And then they also do more damage when their HP is lower. And then their cards. 2 quick, Buster, 2 arts. Alright, let's do this. So... okay. This one's a caster. Oh, so it's perfect that we picked a rider. I guess Kintoki rider wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I think we're cool with this. I guess. We need Mary Sarah animation update. Alright, let's do this. No comment on full art. The full art did look cool. Can't go wrong with bunny girls. But I will have to go back and look at the hand. I missed that. Observatory Fornius. Alright. Let's see. Woo. Double Buster. She doesn't have any quick effectiveness. But he does. But he doesn't have any quicks up right now, so we'll hold on that. I think we stun for this first round and just kind of set up. Oh, this is only one turn. Critical strength. Or, oh shoot, maybe we shouldn't have stunned. Because then we could have used the target focus. Okay, for now. I kind of just want to get a bunch of C stars for next turn. Alright. Now... I like how this is lining up. Shoot. We'll probably hold for next turn. We don't need to use this just yet. All right. What did that do? Let me see. Buff success rate down? Ooh. Good thing we don't really... Well, good thing we already used our... Wait. Buff success rate down. Does that mean buffs being applied to her have a lower chance? Or buffs, like buffing skills that she uses has a lower chance? I feel like that's an interesting question. Okay. Shoot, does she only have... She does only have one buster. And we used it already, so... Do we go critical strength now? Or do we wait? No, we have to use it. Probably should have done that earlier. And then increase attack and C-star gather rate for one turn. Full combo? Or do I... Oh, no, I don't want to use this yet. I don't want to use that yet. Because I want to take some more damage first, right? Shoot, who would give more? Let's see. Oh my god! That is so much damage. Oh, and then we resist, so we're not even going to take as much as is. Regardless, though, I think we farm a... Oh, was it one turn taunt? Oh, that sucks. I guess we just... I'll give it one more turn. Oh, man. I'll give it one more turn. Shoot, I should have used it while I had my buffs up. I don't know. I really wanted to see what her damage looks like when you get her HP low. But I guess because she resists, it wouldn't have been worth going for it. Okay. Alright, dang, 175. He took away NP. Twice! Oh my gosh! Okay. Did a decent amount, decent amount. Oh, I could have gotten her to, maybe 200% here. Maybe. Caribbean Freebird. Sarah, it's your turn. Dang, that rifle's huge. Okay. I mean, clearly this is a early unit here. Cause I don't know, that shot hit like a wet noodle. Okay. Keen Toki, Keen Toki, Keen Toki. Could have used Gong's NP to make him 1 HP with guts. That is good to know. I will keep that in mind for next time I ever use them. Alright. Okay, so that's debuff resist? Right? Is that what he put on himself? Immune to debuffs. Okay, okay. Alright. This should be enough, surely. There we go. Alright, that was indeed a fumble. That was indeed a fumble. You know what else is huge? Oh, brother. Let's see. Break bars will be so long. See, it'll only be long if I can't use Bakatoria. Melusine, then it might not be that long. That was a D+. Yeah, I made a fatal error. I was prioritizing the gimmick with her NP too much. I was trying to get damage on her to see, because usually in games, when they have characters like that deal more damage at lower HP, usually they hit like a truck. So I was really excited to see how much damage she would do at low HP, but in doing that, I wasn't paying attention to the fact that she wouldn't have any of her other buffs, so the trade-off didn't even matter. See, it's only Genshan complaining. You know what? You're not wrong. Let me scroll up and see. It does look like it is only Genshan. Let's see. Why? I don't know why people want him to do a Nuzlocke. He's already doing it. I think it'd be fun though. I love Nuzlocks in Pokemon because it forces you to lock in. It forces you to lock in, and it also forces you to learn characters you're not used to. So I think it'd be fun to do a Nuzlocke in here. Because then, let's say I do screw up and I lose Bakatoria. Then, that is like a tough lesson. That's like a hard pill to swallow. You just lost one of the strongest characters in your arsenal because you weren't locked in. So now you have to lock in, or else that's going to happen again. So I think Nuzlocke could be fun. Alright, solid hit, but that's not enough. It's not nearly enough. Once the enemy's hurt, it's time to turn up the heat. We've still got more rounds, right? Aye aye, Captain. We brought as much as we could. From where, though? Good, alright. CloudyCrow, get going. If the stars are in the sky, you can use them to guide your path. There's only room for us here. Thank you! Thank you! I was about to say, please tell me we don't go through this whole section without seeing the best duo in the game. We, fine here. That's why, yeah. Good luck, Master. That's right, not only am I Uriel here, but so am I, Steno. What? Well, that Medusaless... Medusaless! Oh my gosh! That is so creative and so messed up at the same time. Mid-useless is here too, I guess. That means we can buy you infinite time. Come, Asterios. Yeah, get on my shoulders. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Me. What is... I don't understand what's going on here. See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, Akihara. I thought she was calling me Medusaless at first. But then after reading it, I was like, oh my god, Medusaless? That's crazy. Drake has rounds, alright. Okay, Matt. Okay, I see what you did there. This is a good opportunity to see who's the best hunter. Don't overdo it. Not happening. We're both going to work super hard and be reckless. There aren't many times where you can really let loose without being considerate. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna kick some butt too. Kya, going wild is fine, but remember you're still my ride. Sorry, I won't go too hard. Alright, Uriel. What is it? Send everybody off with a song. Something that will cheer CloudyCrow on. Oh, a request? How wonderful, just for today. Okay, CloudyCrow, don't stop moving because my song entrances you. Alright. Oh, they're so lucky. They get to flirt with Uriel-chan over there. So lucky. I want to play with her too. I want to play. But I will turn my resentment into power. Come on, let's kill this stupid squid thing. I am not a squid. I love how you got offended. I am not a squid. I am a ray. You especially are unacceptable. Hey, why am I the only one you keep talking to like that? Do you think I'm one of you or something? Wow, scary. Okay, I'm scared, so I'm definitely going to kill you. Hey, eyes, nose, no nose, just eyes, eyes, eyes. That thing's got nothing but eyes. He does look kind of powerful when he does things like that. A lot of guys look cool when they open their mouths. Eric in particular surprised me, and since he's still a king, should we speak to him more politely? There's no need for that now. For your information, I'm one of those guys who should keep his mouth shut too. Why did you only make garbled screams in a weird voice this whole time? Gunhild gets upset if I talk to other women. Wow. It's fine if she gets upset, but sometimes she curses them. I didn't expect to hear about the dark side of a happy couple at a time like this. It doesn't matter. I'm always summoned as a berserker, so it works. Wow. Okay. Anyways, I'm off to go fight a bit more. Rah! Da 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 da. Kill, kill, kill. Oh ho! Eric's going postal here. Guess I'd better join in. Feels like we're late to the game. As the heroines of Blackbeard's pirates, we can't lose this fight. Aye, that's right. We'll crush our foes, just like we did in that battle. But things are different this time. Our captain may be an idiot, but he puts himself on the front line. Aye, right indeed. Whew, my butt, my butt, my butt is on fire. Bucket, bucket, bucket. He really is an idiot, though. You know what they say, liar, liar. Oh my god, I forgot Atalanta was in here. Ah, okay, it's calmed down a little. Oh, okay. I did forget about David, but now that he's here, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember David. Even with Atalanta being here, I still don't remember what she did. Yep, leave the rest to me and relax. By the way, Abishag, I found a lovely island. Let's go visit it when this battle is over. I am not Abishag. No, it's okay. To me, any pretty girl I see is Abishag. It's a wonderful thing. Ha ha ha, wow, that is really not okay. Get out there and fling some stones. There's not even a drop of alcohol, you drunk. Aw, you're no fun, but I suppose there's nothing I can do. This is the perfect time to show CloudyCrow that I can be trusted. I'll do it, and I'll do it well, even if supposedly my foe is my son, or at least someone claiming to be. Darling, darling, were you watching? Were you? I was so cool, wasn't I? Oh yeah, you were very cool, yeah. Say it like you mean it, you're making me super mad. Can you stop talking like an airhead? It's damaging the reputation of goddesses everywhere. You might be okay with it, but the other goddesses are complaining. To me, look, I have 4 letters from them. It's fine to be all lovey-dovey, but keep her on a shorter leash. All moon goddesses are dippy. Please get a room. You've got to be kidding me. Are you telling me you're cheating on me? No, absolutely not. Stop giving me that vacant ditzy look, okay? Okay? Look, the enemy's here. Darling, let's have a long talk later, okay? Dude, Orion is the embodiment of this meme, I swear. Oh my god. Let me see if I can find it. Oh man, this is Orion, bro. This right here. Oh man, I can't unsee it now. Man, honey, it's time for your dailies. Yes, honey. Oh my god. Poor Orion. Poor Orion. Orion was blinded once. Google why he was blinded on the Greek myth. 100% accurate? I know, that's the first thing that popped in my head. Alright, I'll Google it as soon as we finish this. Everything's fine. Don't worry, you're the only one I love. I mean it, really. You're the only one for me. Well, even if there's no love between you two, aren't you fully fulfilled physically? Ah, sleeping... Wait, what? Where is this conversation going? Even if there's no love between you two, aren't you fulfilled physically? Ah, sleeping with a pretty girl is nice. No better way to rest one's cold, weary bones. Yeah, there have been some tasty moments? Wait, what'd I just say? That's what I'm wondering. Yep, once this battle is over, let's be happy together. Maybe at the bottom of the sea. That's a double suicide, no way. Hee. It's okay. I can still keep going. Even if there's a weird king who's trying to seduce me, or a goddess I worship is starting a stupid lover's quarrel. I forgot. This must be so disappointing for Atalanta. I won't let that get me down. The children's smiles, everything like that. It's all giving me energy. Now who's next? You? You? Come at me. Even without the protection of my goddess, I'm energized enough to take out even a Caledonian boar right now. But you know, I wish I had better companions. I would have even taken a stupid speedster. Stupid speedster. I wonder who that's referring to. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, ha, heh. Damn it, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No, I'm gonna live. No, I'm gonna die. Damn it all! What got into me? A chance to restore my name? Huh? I was drawn in by that promise and ended up summoned to a place like this. I'm a heroic spirit who fights with wisdom and courage. I don't want to fight in a battlefield where there's 10 times more enemies than us. I want to win the easy way, so I'm going to go home. My home turf is a place where I don't have to think about anything. Lord Jason, wasn't it our bond that summoned you here? I was delusional! I let you drag me here. I understand how Heracles feels a little now. I can't understand what he says, but I can feel him. Damn you, Hera, why am I stuck with you even after becoming a heroic spirit? Once more, I want a do-over. I want to restart my adventure smarter and stronger. Dude, he's gonna become the protagonist of an isekai anime. It's okay, I'll protect you, Lord Jason. Hector's here too, right? Right. Defensive battles are my specialty. Me and the Argonauts can hold the line for a while. Huh? Are you idiots? I mean, maybe Medea is, but you too, Hector? Don't you go stupid on me too, and you call yourself a guardian of Troy? You and Medea both need to go support Heracles now. Clear a path for him so he can concentrate on offense. Huh? What about defending this place? Are you willing to sacrifice our one tiny hope of victory, idiot? Listen, this is just a simple math problem. Instead of turning 1 into 10, it's much better if we turn 10 into 100. Make the Argonauts a 10, and we'll be toast. We'll be a million times better off making Heracles 100. Right, Heracles? You may be completely out of your mind, but we're talking about war. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he knows. That was basically like that moment in the Avengers. Hulk? Smash. And then he smirks at him. That's right. You guys all back Heracles up. And I'll wait here. It's a pain in the butt, but I'll show you how to use the sails. Hector, you look completely bewildered. That's my Lord Jason. When Jason gets big-headed, he can really turn into a total loser. But when you put him under a ton of pressure, and when he starts to get anxious about his own life, he gets really smart and really cool. I mean, that's part of it, but it's just that I finally figured out why this old man ended up on your side in Okeanos. Oh yes, I see. They're a lot alike. The way he only shows his stuff as a hero when he's under a ton of pressure. Yep, it's just like my dumb little brother. Their looks and personalities are completely different though. Anyway, let's try not to let the bond we forged slip away. Yes, let's go. We'll support you, Heracles. I, Medea, will support and strengthen you with everything I have. Show them the power of the famous hero of myth. Ascension. Dang. Okay. See you, Captain Jason. Just stay there and wait for good news. Idiot. There's not going to be any good news. We've been sent here to be chewed up and spit out. Ah, damn it. I'm going to die for nothing again, I bet. I can't believe it. I never thought I'd see the day you'd impress me. Not since I became a heroic spirit. I wonder who this could be. I'm speechless. Huh? That voice. Oh, snap! Oh, snap! Oh, no. You better choose your words carefully around this, Medea. I was just saying that you did the right thing. The best thing you can do here is let Heracles fight to his fullest. I have a bond with CloudyCrow, so I shall help out a bit as well. Yeah, it's the real one! Oh, that made my head hurt. That Medea over there is real too. It's true that we've come here to die, but our job is to delay the enemy for every possible second. You're the captain. I can protect you for a short while. Use that time to move the Argonauts to distract them. Now, get to it. You're better with the sails than Heracles, aren't you? Damn it, what a nightmare. Two of them at once. If this is a dream, I hope I can wake up soon. Come, CloudyCrow. Get a move on. The wind won't be at your back forever. Man, baddie alert. True. I'm sweating my ass off fighting zombies while listening to a Cloudy documentary. Let's see. Okay. So, now you said you wanted me to Google. Okay. Why he was blinded. Let me see if I can find it. by the king of Chios. Let me see. Interesting. Okay, so I think I found a answer. I don't know if it's the answer. So, Orion was blinded by King Onepion of Chios because Orion, while serving as the king's huntsman, got drunk and redacted Onepion's daughter, Merope. In revenge for this assault, Onepion blinded Orion and exiled him from the island. The crime: Orion, a giant hunter, fell in love with Merope, but was denied marriage by her father, Onepion. Frustrated, Orion got drunk. Oh, this would have been a completely different story if this was like, you know, a forbidden love. You know, their father disapproved of it, but they still did it anyways. But to hear that it was one-sided, alright, Orion. Alright. The punishment: Onepion, after learning of the assault, took vengeance by blinding Orion and casting him out. The aftermath: blinded and abandoned, Orion journeyed to Lemnos, where the smith god Hephaestus helped him, providing a guide to lead him to the east to have his sight restored by the sun. Alright, well, cool. Kinda. Let's see. Greeks are weird like that? Yep. Oh, trust me, I've read my fair share of Zeus stories. So this definitely isn't surprising. Orion does mention that he was blinded once in his interlude, but the details are never given. Let's see. They really know how to change our opinion about a character. I went from hating Jason's guts to loving the guy. I love Jason already, just off rip. I think Jason's great. But who knows, it might be the opposite. I might end up hating him. Let's see. Babbage for London? No. No. And this whole tale describes an astronomical phenomenon. I mean, in the LBs, he does redeem himself. Yeah, that's... Well, wait, who? Are you talking about Jason? Because I know he comes back in the Lost Belts. I don't even dislike Jason. Oh. If I'm being completely honest, I like the servant Jason more than I like the myth Jason. Because of what he did to Medea. Orion turned from joke to Giga Chat in the Lost Belts. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is where we will be wrapping up today's live stream. Oh, that's cool. I like how it shows who we've neutralized in the side. But that is going to be it for this stream. Next stream, let's see. We have 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't. Just don't. Alright? If I see a single comment, then you're banned. But we have 4 through 7. And I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get through those next stream. So, we'll definitely be doing that. And next stream is Friday, so it's coming up quick. We won't have to wait too long. Alright. So, let's see. Have we already had the Babylonia tier list? No, we haven't, but I've decided to wait because we're already in Solomon. I want to get through this and knock it out, and then maybe what we'll do is after Solomon, we will do the tier list for Babylonia. But like I said before, that will be the end of this live stream here. Let's get the music going. All right, thank you all so much for stopping by the stream. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And also, don't forget, we do have... Oh, wait, let me swap. So, I guess it's just these so far. If you would like to, if you have any of these characters leveled up and you'd like to put them in your friends list for me to use in the next stream, feel free to do so. I guess you can pause if you want to keep it, or you could just go back into the stream if you want to check it out later. But with that, I'm going to head out. Thank you all so much, and I will catch you all Friday in the next one. Have a good one.
うむ